G'day guys, hello. Thanks for catching up with us for another episode of Crown Chat. I got Damien Beza on my left.
Yo.
And we have the great Owen Craigie, the OC.
Sim babes, a big ass ass on a little tape, baby. Let's do this.
Thanks for coming on, brother. How you been?
Yeah, good, cuz. I've been good, man. I appreciate you boys getting me on Crown Chat. So,
pleasure to have you, my friend. Pleasure to have you.
Anything for the Newcastle crew, you know. The Newcastle's a beautiful city, brother, and the Crown Anchor's a beautiful hotel around midnight Friday, Saturday night.
Yeah, I think I've seen you here before and then. Yeah. Not recently.
I've been here picking up a couple of loose mates, you know.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah. How's Uber going anyway?
Hey? Uber, yeah. Uber.
Yeah, Uber.
Owen's Uber. So I call it Uber.
Yeah, no, that's good. So one of the things we were just talking about before we tuned in, chase the energy. What's it all about? Tell us.
I'll tell you what it's all about. So the best way to explain it is sometimes in life people are going to experience some sort of grief, loss, trauma, suicide ideation, suicide, mental health. May it be with work, sport, life, sexuality, race, religion, whatever it may be. You know, and today the world, we're all on social media and we've got our phones. So when our phones go dead, the battery, what do? We recharge it for an hour. So my motto is all about recharging my batteries in life. Six months ago, I got handed out from the police to corrections. I was looking at doing a couple of years jail for breaching OVO to fight to see my kids.
Yeah.
Not to get the ex-wife
you
back.
Got three?
Yeah, I got three. To see my kids, you know, and then I found out that a single father or single mother in this country, we have no rights with the governing law of Australia, because if we do anything against the governing law, and I respect the law, I do. My father worked at the police 22 years, but sometimes when you make decisions based on the pain and the hurt that you feel, you do silly things.
100%, yeah.
So chase the energy is all about burning that old life,
yeah.
Burning that bad energy, burning that thought of trauma or loss and grief or mental health. You know, don't lay in your bed, don't lay in your house, don't sit around being unwell, locking yourself in a dark room with a black dog on your shoulder. It's about this. The medicine is for free. Chase the energy. To get up and go and chase what no one else is going to give to you. Yeah. It's good energy. Yeah. Run, walk, swim, bike ride, skate, surf. I don't want to run every day. I don't. I hate it, bro. Yeah. I'm the laziest man God put breath in there. But I've tried every medicine on the globe to fix the fog in my head.
Yeah.
There is none. But I get to go to the best gym in the world, which is Merwe the beach, and I get to run and exercise, listen to the ocean, which is good for the mind, body and spirit, and I recharge my batteries. I run over morning, sometimes at lunchtime, and I ran before I come here.
Yeah.
I don't ask anyone to train with me, because when you go through so much pain and heartache in your life, you learn to flip the switch.
How hard was it, OC, for you? If so, you were down and out and so
gone.
Yeah.
Psych ward.
Yeah.
Gone under. Rehab this time last year.
It's hectic. Yeah.
Because I wasn't disconnected from the world. I was disconnected from me.
Yeah.
I was diagnosed. My Dr. Peck Ain, Chatham Road. He's a specialist for bipolar. He goes, "You got bipolar," And I said, "What is bipolar?" He said, "Well, Andrew Johnson's got it, and this has got it." And I said, "Well, they're normal." I said, "Well, you can still have a normal life, but you just need to know that you've got bipolar too, So I was on Zyprexa. Zyprexa's for people that put in straitjackets and that, I was bringing that in sweats. I was delusional. I was in the horrors. Now I'm on lithium, 450 in the morning, 450 at night, 900 mils a day in the lithium. Cuz it's the best thing I ever did was take my meds.
Yeah.
See, chase the energy is not about saying to people medically or scientifically what you can and can't do. I'm just saying, as a human being, give yourself a chance to live your best life against all fucking odds.
Yeah.
Against going to jail. Against going and getting 10 breaches on AVO. Against going and getting a criminal record. I'm the most loving, caring bloke you ever meet. But I fought to see my kids because that's all I had, bro. So I didn't have myself. And I get to see my kids every fortnight now.
Yeah.
Which is a bit of a...
And is that in a contract now?
Nah, it's going to court.
Yeah.
Still going again. Sixth time in court, bro. You know what I mean?
It's hectic, isn't it?
It's hectic, cuz. But I don't give a fuck. I'll wake up and I'll show up against all odds and I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'll move mountains, cuz.
Yeah.
There's two goats in the world, bro. One on the mountain, one that climbs it. I'm the one that climbs it.
Very true.
I'm the one that climbs it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because when I get to the top, I throw that fucker off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And one of the most important... So chase the energy is all about giving yourself a chance to live your best life. No matter your race, your religion, your beliefs, your sexuality. Don't care. We've got people in all walks of life that'll come home tonight and see that their partners are having an affair with their mates or doing this or doing that, or they're just one of their children that just done something wrong or you've had a death, they're going to experience it.
Yeah, it doesn't discriminate, does it?
It doesn't discriminate. So Chase the Energy all about saying, you know what, let's get up. We all roll together. We don't need a fucking army. We are the army.
That's crazy that you say that you're the lucky one when you just explained to us a year ago you were going...
Because I've got a scar in the back of my head. I've got a scar in the back of my head, bro.
Yeah.
You know, where I try to knock myself.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I went to a cycle where people throwing lettuces in the air and doing, what am I doing here?
And you still say that you're the lucky one.
I'm lucky because I had 2 mates commit suicide, you know, before I went to rehab. And I had a mate of mine who a roommate in rehab threw himself in front of a truck up the Gold Coast, you know.
Yeah.
He was 24 years of age, you know. Same issues, same problems with me. Drugs, alcohol, relationship, you know what I mean? But in time, when you're living in fucking pain, like people believe in God and certain religions because they're afraid of going to hell.
Yeah.
When you're an addict,
they're scared.
When you're an addict and you're mentally unwell, we live in fucking hell.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We live with the devil. We go to work with the devil.
Yeah, it's always on your back, isn't it?
We go to sleep with the devil. You know what I mean? But over time, you just got to learn to say, you know what? Owen Craigie surrenders. I fucked up.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of bad things. Every choice and decision I made's all on me. But instead of the devil riding in the back seat, now listen here, you fucker, you robbing me in the front because I need you. You've turned me from a sheep to a lion. I'm in motherfucking beast mode now, son.
Did many people know what you were going through? Was it like
the people that knew me?
Or?
The people that knew me was, you know. So what happened was my sister was 31 2 years ago. She dropped dead, you know. She had a heart attack and died while breastfeeding a couple-week-old baby. And had a few family issues going on, and had mates that committed suicide, and me with my bipolar, and, you know, things that happened in my life, and I was just like going out on the drink, and I didn't want to come home. I wasn't talking to no one. I couldn't talk to my wife at the time, because just couldn't. You know what I mean? You know, that drink went on to a drink, and I go for 2 days, and I started getting on the rack and on the coke, and I was fucking doing what I was out there thinking I was, you know, Pablo Escobar, and you know what I mean? I was just doing stupid shit. I'm no different than anyone else. I'll make mistakes. I fuck up too. But when I talk, it's real talk, you know, because the person that's listening to this laying in bed now doing what I'm doing, living what I'm doing, I'm going to say, listen, I ain't perfect and I'll never be perfect, but I'm fucking proof that you can flip the switch and live your best life.
Yeah,
Because I'm the brokest I've ever been in my life. I'm the fucking happiest.
Yeah.
You know, in 6 months, you know, in 6 months, bro, I've got a clothing line. I've got bottles of water coming out. I've got an energy drink. I've got a sports drink. I've developed the app that's coming out. You know, doing a website. My thing is going viral.
And this is all based around Chase the Energy.
I just did Chase the Energy because I was bored 6 months ago. I was on a dating site. My sister said, get off that, you fucking clown. You know what I mean? I said, well, I'm lonely, sis. What do I do? I just can't go out and find someone in town because people know me. So I got off that, you know. I was on there for about 4 days, and one of my ex-wife's friends found it, took a photo of it and sent it to her, and she was so I said, fuck this, I can't even wipe my ass in this town. My sister said, get on Facebook. I said, no, it's too negative. She said, get on there. So I got on there, and all my old school friends and mates haven't seen from all over the world. And I was like, how good is this? Then one day I started running. Well, I was running with another bloke called Tristan Lumley. He's got Chasing Energy, you know? And another fellow, West Collins, got Chasing the NRG. And this marketing and branding guy came to me and said, you know what, why do you call it Chase the Energy OC? I said, what about them? I said, well, you got a profile. They haven't been to jail yet. They haven't lost 4 or 5 million. They're not going into the courts and in Daily Telegraph every fucking month. On page 19, the prince with the red hair, what's his name? With Princess Markle. Half page on Telegraph 19, and on the full page of Owen Craigie on page 20.
Yeah.
You're the one with the profile flipping the switch. I said, fucking, we'll do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
That's where it come from. And I just put a video up one day with 8,000 views. And my sister, I said, sis, she rang me, she goes, you got 8,000 views? I said, yeah, it's good. She goes, no, you got 8,000 views. It's only been up for 5 hours. I said, that's Facebook. Yeah. She goes, no, you fucking idiot. She goes, keep doing it. I said, why? She goes, look how many people you've just reached from that one video. So I just kept going. And next thing you know, I've got politicians, ex-politicians, celebrities messaging me on Facebook, not putting a post up. Thank you, I needed this, my kids. I'm going, fuck me, Dad, you're the advisor to Scott Morrison.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Right. Yeah, because it's spread like wildfire.
But it was good for me.
Yeah.
So I'm just going, how good this? And my kids now, they're like young, and they say, hey, Dad, or they call me Big OC for Little T. So no, babes, I was like, it's a Big OC for Little T. Come here to Daddy, my baby. So my kids go, well, that's
gives
my
you a
dad,
confidence
Big
boost
OC,
every morning.
So my Father's Day shirt, you see it, they did me this white shirt on Father's Day in all letters, and my daughter goes, Dad, see what I Richie went, the Big OC from the Little T. She's 9, she's 9, bro, and I find back the tears, because that's what life's all about. It's living, bro.
Yeah.
Living your best life.
Yeah.
I ain't perfect. I'll never be perfect. I will keep making mistakes, even if I don't want to. But I'm fucking proof that if you give yourself a chance to chase the energy, you'll have a fucking better life. But look at the people that follow me on Insta and Facebook. I've got people every day. I've got a bloke, I don't know if you've seen it, get on there and check out the sort of the people that are in there, I'm like, it's amazing.
Yeah, I seen Fletch get you to do the backflip.
I said, don't dare me.
Pump 2 of them.
No, he dared me. I'm not going to do one backflip, I'm going to do 2. Then I'm going to run 5K. Then I'm going to sit in the back and say, don't dare me now. I'm a fucking lion, bro. I'm in beast mode, son,
That was hectic.
It was hectic, bro,
Yeah, but you fucking landed them sweet.
Landed them, bro. The second one, I was like an emu descending, you know what I mean? Head down, ass up.
Was that Nobbies? You were there?
Merriweather.
That was Merriweather.
I just stay at Merriweather. Energy's at Merriweather.
Always Merriweather.
That's where the energy is, son.
Yeah.
That's where the energy is. And that's what Chase Energy is all about. It's about inspiring people, helping people, showing people that just by doing walking, talking, exercising, or whatever it may be, to burn them endorphins, so it clears the fog. Once you clear the fog, your heart will follow. You know what I mean? You'll start making better decisions. You'll start doing things active. We've all lost weight, been on weight losses and eating healthy food and that. I still eat the same food. I still have a pack of Twisties and a Snick and a can of Coke.
That's very
But
80s of yours.
I just run, exercise. Because if I don't run and exercise, I know where I'll end up. You know what I
It's
mean?
weird though, isn't it? Because, and I'll probably ask you advice on it. When you're down in the dumps and fucking in bed, you can't get out of bed, the hardest fucking thing in the entire world is to even go for a walk. Yet it's the best thing in the entire world to do.
Great point. This is what I'm talking about, flipping the switch. I used to lay in bed. I played professional sport. I was the highest paid junior in the world since I was 15, 16.
Sorry, I'll get back to the question. When you're in the 97 grand final, how old were you?
I was 19.
Yeah, that's F. Yeah,
I just finished year 12 at St. Xavier.
Yeah.
I used to lay there going, fuck, I've got training. I hate training. Give me the football off school try. But I hate training. And instead of negative thought, I hate it. Fuck, I'm late. I don't do it. Now, when I feel like that now, I just go, fuck, it's time to get up, bruh.
Yeah.
Get up and show these motherfuckers who's boss. I'm the CEO of my own life. I hire and fire whoever I want.
Yeah.
So I wake up and I show up against all odds. When it's raining, I'm running on the track, no one's there. People on the window going, you're mad. I go, fucking over, man. Because I've got friends and family members that don't get to see the sun come up. Don't get to see the rain. Don't get to see the sun go down. Don't get to breathe the fucking fresh air. Don't get to listen to the birds. Don't get to smell the fresh flowers. Don't get to smell the rain in the grass.
Yeah.
I just do that. So when I say flip the switch, it's about that bad energy, the bad thoughts, that bad trauma, that heartache and pain. That's my fuel, bruh. Yeah. To make me move, to clear the fog. It's good food for the mind. It's food for the mind,
100%. Have you found that, so not drinking and whatnot, where you were a year ago, have you found that a group of friends are not...
I don't hang with no one I used to hang with.
Yeah, perfect. You're going back. Yeah.
I got a girlfriend, I got a missus now. I've been in the papers 10 AVA. I thought, I'm not going to get a woman again. I got a woman that's amazing. She goes, where's your friends? I said, it's me. What do you mean it's me? I said, the greatest gift anyone can ever give me is me. Yeah. So I'm dangerous. Yeah. I don't need anyone else.
Yeah.
I love being on my own.
Yeah.
We're so fearful as human beings, especially as men, to be on our own. We're frightened, we're scared. But when you get to find you have a relationship with yourself and love yourself, and these words might sound corny, whatever, if you get to love yourself, you're fucking dangerous.
No, for people that can't be
for
by
a good
themselves.
reason. For a good reason.
Yeah.
Bro, I live at Charlestown. Before I do them hills in there, I'll run from Charlestown, which is 10K. I'll run from Kirkdale Drive to Merriweather Beach, then I'll do the hills. So people only see that. Some people see me running on Glebe Road and coming up the back of Westfield and go, did it? Yeah, I saw you. Yeah. I don't sit at home watching Netflix, eating chocolate, putting up positive quotes about the mind and the body and the spirit. I am the positive quote.
Well, that's
You
it.
know
The
what I
best
mean?
thing to do is show them that you're doing it.
And my purpose in life, bruh, is helping you and your kids one day, you and your kids one day, and you and your kids one day.
Yeah.
Because when they fall, you know what I mean? Because I took bullets for people. I jumped in the front of trains for people. I loved people so much, and they're the ones that are not there, bruh.
Yeah.
I had no visitors in rehab. You know, my ex identified me up there at John Hunter Hospital and I was handcuffed to the bed. I didn't find this out till a month later till she told me.
Oh, right.
I'm going, well, fuck me, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
There's no in between, cuz. Either they love you or they hate you. Your friends and this, that, and there. But now, when people talk shit and rubbish about me, I fucking love it. Turn me into the ninth immortal. Andrew Johns is the eighth. You know what I mean? But that's living, bro, you know?
100%.
And my post and Chase Energy is all for free. It's going to be a non-for-profit foundation. So anything that comes into the, we're going to run barbecues around town. We'll have a soup kitchen for vans. We'll run camps for mental health for single fathers, single mums. We'll have men's groups. We'll go and fucking. I'm going to change the game.
Yeah.
And funny you say this, you know, Lifeline come to me 2 weeks ago at Mary River Beach. Said have a meeting. Where's your office? I said Mary River Beach, Blue Door.
How far can you run?
Blue Door coffee shop. What time? I said, well, you need to meet me there at 8 in the morning, midday, or 4 in the afternoon. They come there. And I said, well, how funny is this? I said, 8 years ago, and I went to knock myself. I dropped my ex-wife at the time we drove to Tyres Hill Lifeline. It was shut.
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. And they said, oh, well,
That's
sorry
not
about
good.
that.
That's gonna be
But
kicking the
it's
teeth.
tough. But I know what the story was there. But at the end of the day, I didn't do it, you know. But when you got suicidal ideation at the bottom of brow, you like it's fucking. It's a lot of people don't come out of it. I said, how funny is this? Owen Craigie and Chase the Energy is giving Lifeline a lifeline.
Yeah.
And they said to me, you're reaching during COVID-19 right now. Your audience that you're captivating, Owen, we can't reach. I said, because I'm real. I'm raw. What I talk about on a podcast, what you see, is if you don't believe it, Google me. All my rubbish and fucking bad history's on there. You know?
Well, before the podcast, I actually said, I said, is there anything we can't talk about? And he said, no. Go for it. I'll tell you it all. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Because, you know, like, what I learned in life is that this conversation today, people might be listening in 5 years, and one young boy or girl or man or woman can be listening and go, fuck.
Yeah.
What's that? Resonate with them.
Yeah.
And it's got to help with a lot of, especially young athletes, because you hear about it a fair bit. Young athletes not handling it, and unfortunately, a lot of them over the last few years have ended their lives.
I'll tell you what.
You've been through.
Look, and this is no disrespect to any sport at all. And I got one of my brother boys, Kirk the Bills, played rugby union, and I got blokes that play rugby league. But people that play rugby league, 95% of them come from broken communities, broken families. Yeah. So we love pain. We release pain by smashing people in tackles. We love that conflict. That you know what I mean? Yeah. And that's probably the reason why we don't play rugby and we play league. Do you know what I mean? We could all play. Every rugby league player that's gone to play rugby has played for Australia. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm a fan of rugby union. I always loved to do it, but I like that conflict.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a lot.
I don't want to pack a scrum. I want to punch the fuck out of you and stand all over you and tread on your toes. Chip and chase over you and run around you and skip. You know what I mean?
Leagues always felt as more personal. I feel.
Yeah. But you look at our community. We come from raised by mum and dad, one parent or single mum, raised by our grandparents. We come from communities with drugs and alcohol. And, I'm a Tinga boy. I'm the 2369. Yes, Inverell Tinga. Yeah. So my pop, Greg English's pop, Albert Kelly's grandmother, Bevan French's pop, Preston Campbell's grandmother, and Peter.
Some big
or
fucking
names.
names.
Or brother and sisters.
Yeah, right.
Oh, really?
Brother and sisters. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I met Preston.
Yeah. So there's something different in the water out there.
When I played the Gold Coast a year or two, obviously not this year, but yeah, he was really nice.
Yeah, that's what Chase Indy's all about, bro. You know, but without this city of Newcastle, and it's just God's honest truth, without this city, I'm nothing. Without the people that live in this city, I'm nothing. I come here as a 14, 15-year-old young kid. Yeah, I played with the Rabbitohs, West Tigers, lived in England, but
Tigers.
Yeah. Like a tiger. You know what I mean? But
Cowboys,
you know, like
mate, Cowboys.
this city is amazing, bro.
Yeah, it is. So Sunday, where can you get beaches?
You can
We
go
got
pig chasing.
lakes.
You can go pig chasing today. mud crabbing at the same time. You can get catch lobsters, ride surf, go
You can
surfing,
ride a
skateboard.
tram.
You can play touch footy. You can chase the energy with the big AC. You come to the Crown and Anchor, get yourself a steak at lunchtime and a snitty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You do what you want in this city.
Yeah.
When you
It's
say
crazy,
chase,
You can go overseas to Stockton.
that's right. Don't do it, but you can.
$2.50 overseas to Stockton.
So when you say you can see the big OC chasing the energy up and down Merriweather Beach, like I said, I seen you a couple of days ago. Well, would you be upset? Would you be happy if you got like the whole Forrest Gump following? You see, you know what I mean? People chasing the energy, chasing
It's funny.
the OC.
It's funny because I've said this to people. You know, what made you run? I said because of what's happened in my life. But when the judge said to me, 7:30 in the morning, handcuffed, I was crying. He said, "Oh, look like you're going to do some time. 5 years on the top, 2 on the bottom. Says not breach. Yeah, we lock people up for 1 breach of an AVA. You've done it 10 times." Then he's reading my file again. You know what? You're 42. You got no criminal record, but you're going to have one today. There's no more room to muck up. I'm going to release you. And he said, "I'll just give you some advice. You inspire people, Owen. Indigenous and non-Indigenous. When you leave here today, son, do something good with your life." Guess what I done? I fucking ran.
Yeah.
And I haven't stopped running. I
How
am
long?
a Black Forest.
Did you say that
That's
was
brilliant,
12,
yeah.
12 months ago? Was that or
Nah,
6 months?
6 months ago.
6 months.
5, 6 months ago.
6 months ago.
I was in the meat van, brother. When you
Yeah.
get locked up, the police lock you up, then you
Yeah.
go down to have a corrections. So the corrections officer's like, "What's your MIN number?" So I haven't got one. "What? You're 42-year-old. I don't remember that MIN number." So talking to me.
Wow, yeah, right.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It's a different world, ain't it?
Yeah.
You know? And I'm locked up. And I'm thinking, what do I do in my life? So then I thought, fuck. When the judge said that, I said, no more. No more. I've cut everyone out of my life. I blocked phone numbers from the ex-wife and mother and friends and social media. I blocked them and cut them all off, huh?
Yeah.
Cut them all off. Because it's bad energy.
Yeah.
They can sit with that.
Exactly. And it's draining.
They
That's
can
why I
sit
see
with that.
people
Draining me.
Yeah,
I ain't got
block
fucking
their
time
number.
for games.
block the number, block
I
them on
ain't got
Facebook.
time for games. I'm not a sheep no more. Don't
Yeah.
fucking pull me along and treat me like a piece of shit. I'm a lion. I'm in beast mode now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Every time they see me, I've got 100,000 fucking views for my videos and that, and I'm the one glowing.
Yeah, and helping people too.
I'm the one helping.
Which
I'm
is-
glowing.
yeah.
So who's the problem? That's what you learn in life. You give yourself a chance to chase energy, and against all odds, you will shine.
And
You will
has it-
shine.
Has it taken you 42 years to realise that?
42 years.
But you realised it.
42 years back.
Yeah.
Realise it, you know?
And it's been.
I was in rehab 12 months ago, and I was saying to myself, I don't need to be here. What's wrong with all these fucking weirdos?
So I've read a lot.
Yeah, I do.
Read a lot and heard too that it was a phone called Matty Johns.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what happened, bro. I was on Zyprexa. And I was on Zyprexa, the missus left, I was drinking, I was on the coke hard. I'm next level.
Yeah.
When you're top bipolar type 2 and you got addictive personality and, I mean, like, you should have a heart attack, you should be dead. You know, twice I lost the feeling in my legs and feet, and I was crawling, the boys picked me up, put me in the shower, crying, cold shower, like, fucking boom. I mean, that much pain, I get straight back up, I go boom, smacking over the couple of lines.
Shit.
No, because I was pray to God.
Yeah.
I said, God, don't let me wake up tomorrow.
That's what you. Yeah.
God, I don't want to wake up tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'll wake up and I'll be dirty on God. I'll be dirty on the spirit. I'll be dirty going, what the fuck? My heart's gone. My ex-wife took my kids. The kids are my life. I own every day of their life, you know what I mean? But then I learnt that it's nothing against her. She had every right to probably leave. But when you love someone so much, you don't quit. Chase the energy is about, if your partner's unwell, your son's unwell, your daughter's unwell, don't sign them away, don't give up. Because they will get well.
Yeah, right.
Why they kill themselves and knock themselves and do certain things is because people throw the towel in and they quit and they run. Chase the energy is about not quitting.
Yeah.
Don't quit on your loved ones. Give them time, do whatever. I'm Craigie, I don't quit on no one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't quit on no one, bro. But in life today, I'm a different man than I was 6 months, 12 months ago. I'm a different man, cuz.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, brilliant, yeah.
I'll have a couple of beers a night.
Yeah.
I'll have a feed. And I'll guarantee if you wake up 6, 7 o'clock in the morning down there, when the sun runs up, you'll see Black Forest Gump run up fucking straight
Down there.
against all odds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's flipping the switch, bro.
Yeah.
It's beast mode. And only certain people get there. But if a lot more people can get there too, but you got to give yourself a chance. There's 3 things I learned in life. This is the first thing I've learned. You've got to accept the person you become. That's rule number one.
Yeah.
I fucked up. I broke the rules. I created my own rules. I've broken them. And I should have done things better. I acted like a piece of shit and got treated like a piece of shit. I fucked up. Accept it. Number two, forgive yourself first, then forgive others.
Yeah.
Forgive Owen Craigie first, then forgive others that ratted on me. My mates that were ringing and texting my kid's mother while I was in rehab. You know what I mean? People that were fucking talking shit about me and running me down and character assassinating me in the Daily Telegraph and online. Character assassinate me. Forgive Owen and forgive them. Rule number 3, which is more important than rule number 1 and number 2. This is rule number 3. Never forget rule 1 and 2.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, man, that's heavy and that's hitting home. That's
Because you're right, everyone makes
Real
mistakes,
talk,
but
real
it's
talk.
real talk, 100%.
it's the ones that don't own their mistakes that you see that continually fuck
Ring me
up.
all the time. And I keep telling them, I say, I'm not a fucking parrot. I can't keep telling you the same shit.
Yeah.
But if you don't listen to that, if you don't
Their
listen
fault,
to it, I
it's his
can't help
fault,
you
it's
no
her
more.
fault. Right, yeah.
And this is another skill you learn. Whatever comes out of their mouth doesn't match their behaviours. There's an unbalance.
What do they
Run
say?
for the hills.
Believe
Listen,
it.
run for the motherfucking hills.
Believe
If your
none of
missus
what you
says, I
hear
want
and half
another
of what
kid
you
and buy a
see.
block of land, but she's out there hanging with these people doing this and doing that and doing it and blame for it, run for the hills, son.
Yeah.
Run for the hills, you know? And then there's one thing, so this is what, every day I remind myself this, boys, over everything. Where I was, where I'm at, where I'm going.
Yeah.
Where I come from, where I'm at right now, where I'm going.
And that's massive, because you'd have to be one of the youngest players to have won a premiership, sure.
I was like the second or third youngest, bro.
Yeah.
Straight
Like,
out of-
see,
yeah.
you've been up the top,
Yeah.
been down the fucking bottom.
Been a millionaire twice, blew it
Yeah.
all.
And so you know, yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
Imported cars from England, but I didn't have a learner's license.
Was that after you played there?
I
or-
was in 95 when I was Australian school boys. I went, oh, fuck, in London. That's a nice car. I said, Wayne Beaver, so I'm in London. There's this car, it's a Ford Mondeo. He goes, I'll speak to Nick Politis. He owns City Ford. 3 months later, the first Ford Mondeo in the country in my house. So I paid my mate Rodney Lake from Dubbo playing flag $100 notes first come out there. You know, it's called little watermelons. You know, so here's $100. He drove my car out, had the stacker in the boot, which is on the front, and had the wheels.
CD stackers.
Yeah,
You have to pull over to change
yeah,
the
so I said, Rod, you
CD.
need to live with me. He said, what for? He said, you have to drive for me.
Yeah.
So I didn't get my licence 6 months later, so I failed 17 times, so I didn't read the book.
Yeah.
Me and my mate Andrew Ryan, you know, Rhino.
Yeah.
And then I bought my first house, mate, like 17, 18, and bought my second one next door, and I had 3 houses for the age of 24. I owned them all outright, didn't have a bank loan on them, but I used to go down to the bank at National Australia Bank, draw 20 grand out, 30 grand, floating 5 days, meeting all the boys, you know. Fuck, that's life, bro. You know what I mean?
Now you're happier now. But it's all experience, isn't it?
It's experience, bro. You know,
it takes
I'll
that to
guarantee
get
you
where you
something.
are.
The next million I get, I'm keeping it.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn it into 5.
Well, that's what they
And
say too.
when I eat, my friends eat.
Yeah.
That's the sort of person I am.
So they've said it can be easy to make $1 million, but it's fucking 10 times harder to keep it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You know?
Yeah, you know, you see people that win lotto, and there's a reason 9 out of 10 of them are
We
broke
come
again.
from nothing. We come from the gutter.
Yeah.
We had nothing. No one taught me how to save. Do your
Yeah.
bass or pay your
Well,
tax.
even school doesn't
I was taught
teach
to
you.
score tries and run fast.
Yeah.
And you did it.
And I loved it.
Yeah.
You know? Party, chase girls, score tries. Do one. I'm a teenage boy living my best life.
Fucking oath.
You know what I mean?
What was it like, I got to ask, in 97, being, well, you're 18, 19,
Yeah, I just turned 19 at the time.
winning a premiership, and this town is
It's
again,
hectic. So the
What was
first
that like?
premiership we won at the Knights was 95 in the reserve grade, the last
Yeah.
Winfield Cup. I was in year 11 I was in year 11 at SFX.
Yeah.
I was starting fullback in the grand final. Robbie Ross was on the bench.
Oh,
Darren
yeah.
Abel was on the wing. Johnny Carlo, the Corley boys, Peden, Fletcher. So the 97 team, most of us come from that, you know?
Yeah.
And back then, why the club was so successful, because there was only limited outsiders, you know? The rest of them were homegrown products. But now other clubs come in and go, we'll take you.
Well, yeah.
We'll take you.
Newey's
we'll
lost
take
some
you."
great fucking homegrown talent over the years, but anyway, that's
You know,
another story.
yes, another story. But then the 97 one was special, bro. You know, like the night before, you know, the phone rings. Hello, goes, oi, it's Malcolm, come down to the meeting room. We're going to have a meeting with all the players. I was like, dudes, we've got to go to a meeting, you know? Dudes are stepping tables and chairs and palming off and bigger, faster, stronger, you know, like, Dougal around this. Because Dude's like, Tunnel Vision was 20 years before anyone else.
Yeah, right.
He was in, you know, that's probably why his company's worth 200 million right now, you know, Manshake.
Handshake.
Yeah, 200 mil.
He actually ate at my
killing
He's a killer.
at my restaurant the other day, and he loved the buns.
The
more.
most intelligent, smartest man God put breath into, right? He's 20 years before the game, Dukes. So I used to room at Dukes. And we get down there, Mal puts us in a room. We go around 1 to 20 coaching staff. What's it mean to win the grand final tomorrow? When it comes to the boys been there since 88, Harrigan, Butterfield, Glanville, the boys are crying. And oh, fuck, I can't look at these boys cry because I look up to them. You know, they're my fucking soldiers. You know, like, I need them because I'm a kid. You know? I haven't even got my fucking driver's license. You know, I mean, I'm playing the biggest game of my life tomorrow and I'm laying in bed like this going, we can't fucking lose. I've got adrenaline going from my roof. That's why we played fucking right to the death.
Yeah, to the 80th minute.
Right to the death. You know how the fat lady sang? She sang 5 songs of Fat Lady. And we've, you know what I mean? And then we just go, and out of all people, this is what people don't realise. People say, you ever watch it? I never watched it. So I know the result. We won, yeah?
You still haven't watched it?
Nah. I'll see highlights. I haven't watched the full game. So I know the result, you know what I mean? But it's a joke. Anyway, but one thing that stands out, right? One thing that stands out is when I saw a highlight of it, Joey picks the ball up here, the sideline's there, yeah? Sideline's there. So Albie plays the ball. So there's no winger. There's no one right. But why the fuck would Andrew Johns get the ball from dummy half and dummy to no one? And the whole country, 60,000 supporters and 24 million people and 30 players go. Then he goes, Albie. Sure, Albie goes, huh, okay. He dummied to no one. It's the world's biggest dummy. There should be a song or a dance about that. That should be a dance, an Andrew Johns dance. That's the mortal dance. Hello. You know what I mean? But you think about it, stop. Who, at that point in time, throws a dummy to no one? Sideline's there. There's no winger. There's not one player right there. The whole everyone come back in. It's game over, bro.
They were what he could do.
And we partied for 2 weeks, son. I think it was 2 weeks.
It's a different day and age now, isn't it?
But you know, I mean, different day and age. We had social media, then we'd be gone. But no, we had a good time.
We all?
No, we had a good time. We had a good time, bro.
That's great, mate.
You know, and
then you went on Tigers after
went to the
that?
West Tigers, yeah. So I was here in Newcastle. Had a few dramas with Warren Ryan. You know, a few racial comments. I said, "Fuck this, I'm out." You know, I'm done. Then Wayne Pearce rings me and goes, "I want you down to West Tigers." I thought, "Fuck, Wayne Pearce, Junior, man, mad old, love Junior." Come down and meet with me and Dawn Fraser, you know. So I go down and meet with him and Dawn Fraser. Harry Triggerboff, yeah, Merton Apartments.
Yeah.
Harry owns that.
Oh, right.
Harry came to his country for $3. His house worth $40 million, suede walls, helicopters, game changers.
Yeah.
That's how come we were having a party on a boat. Remember Renee Rifkin?
Yes.
Jump on his $5-6 million yacht, going around Darling Harbour, and go, fucking dude, you treat me. I want comps in Newcastle. You treat like God, don't you? I'm staying. I'm signed. So I signed, you know what I mean? And it was a good lifestyle. Then I went to the Bunnies, you know. And at the age of 22 or 23, I said, Dad, I'm retiring. West Tigers, you know. So I was playing since I was 16, bro.
Yeah.
That's 3 footy cards in year 10. Like, I couldn't have a normal childhood, you know. Like, I couldn't go to parties or schoolies or school shit.
Yeah.
Because I played school footy on a Friday and NRL Friday night.
Yeah, that's hectic.
I play school footy on a Thursday and play in front of 40,000 people on a Saturday at Marathon Stadium.
Yeah.
Were you a god, though, at school?
I wouldn't say I was a god, but I've never done a school on Friday for 2 years. Let's get in Brother Rogers' office and do the footy tips with him, you know?
Brother Rogers.
And he goes, oh, I know you're not going to uni, but the Catholic diocese is just going to give you averages. I said, oh, that's great. Because I'm going to Hawaii for the footy trips instead of doing my HSC. I think I done one exam. And I flew out to Hawaii.
What was that? And then from the Bunnies, you went to London.
Had the Bunnies. Bunnies was good, bro. You know, Bunnies was hectic, you know, like the Heart of Redfern, the People's Team, you know, Aboriginal community, all my family, my nana pop, all Rabbitohs supporters, you know. So to go to Rabbitohs was good. The highlight of my career was the captain of Rabbitohs for 8 games, and Fletch was injured.
Yeah, nice.
And they didn't care if you won or lost, bro. It's a bit like Newcastle. As long as you have a dig, as long as you have a go. No, you know what I mean? If you're competitive, never go. It's good.
Rabbitohs had it tough too for a long time.
Tough, bro. Tough, but geez, Russell Crowe can throw some good parties, bro.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Flew us all to Nana Glen, you know, in lockdown Woolloomooloo Hotel. We had some parties, and, you know.
Fucking love Russell Crowe.
You know, Russell Richardson, you know, he owns a couple of pubs
Yes,
there, you know.
yeah,
So Russell got his fake tooth out the front. So every time he drinks, he pulls it out or eats, and he spits food and shit. And it's so funny. We're talking, having a food with Russell Crowe at the table, and he spat a bit of food on Russell's face, you know what I mean?
Rusty Richardson.
By mistake, like at the lunch, Russell, you know.
Was the Crow like...
Oh, it was like, no, so it was funny. But it was just a joke, but Russell was like, he'd have cigars, we'd have, you name it, cuz.
Yeah, right.
You name it. And that's where Russ Richardson, you know, brought his wife now, Elizabeth, to that first function at Woolloomooloo Hotel, you know.
Yeah.
And then Russ was like, I'm going to retire. I said, oh, why don't you buy, because he had the Imperial in Tamworth, I want to buy a club. I said, no, Rolly's selling the Castle. Buy that. He bought it for 1.2, the rest is history.
Yeah,
He's done very well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why couldn't I make them smart decisions? You know what I mean?
You're passing on your wisdom.
Yeah. They make money off me at their club.
I'll pass you on to
But, you know,
Rolly.
but you know what I mean? Like it. But yeah, and then I went over to England, you know, and England was
That must have been a massive culture shock.
oh,
Fucking
cuz I
everything.
went over there for schoolboys and played footy and that, and I'll come home, you know. But living there's different, bro.
Yeah.
Like 2 o'clock at winter in the afternoon, it's dark.
Yeah.
And you got this shade behind the curtains, which is dark. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
Whereabouts in England?
I was in Widnes, right next to Wigan, right next to Liverpool.
North?
Up north, yeah. So Martin Afire, Jonathan Davies, Andy Courier, the other ex-world champ Sammy Stewart was there, and I beat the Raiders in '88.
When I was in London, I lived there for a little bit, and people had trouble explaining understanding my
Accent.
How'd you go? 'Cause I think
I couldn't understand them. Every fucking
couldn't
place has got their
understand
own accent. When you go to Scotland, it's even worse.
fuck.
Scotland's hectic. It's so
You know what I
thick.
mean? I used to ring out and put on Sky Channel. What do you want to do on Sky Channel? I thought, fuck,
What did
I'll
you
give
have?
up. Don't worry about it. I'll just watch ABC. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
there's
know
no
what I mean,
Netflix
bro?
or nothing.
Yeah, but we used to get in the car and drive to Scotland and Wales, and we used to get the ferry across the island off to Mersey where the Titanic took off, you know. I met Stevie Gerrard a few times, you know. When in 2005, you know, and I got on a drink with Stevie G, you know, he's a mad rugby league supporter. They won the championships over there. So 2 tickets to Enfield over there at that time. I watched them play Watford Hornets, Elton John's team, you know. Stevie G, mate, you know, fucking hell, lad, you know. I love watching him at rugby and that, you know, like he's a fucking champ, bro, you know.
Yeah, right.
With his high school sweetheart, got a couple of daughters now, but
Wow.
when you get over there, you realise that Beckham is shit.
Yeah.
But his model is manageable around the world. But when you go over there, you know the real god is bar Stevie G.
Yeah.
Stephen Gerrard, mate.
Yeah, no, Beckham was just good looking and like no doubt he's talented, but no, he when you're that
different,
good
yeah.
looking, yeah.
Yeah, why not? You know, but
Yeah.
England was good. I signed 3 years or 4 years. I lasted 10 months. I said I'm done.
Yeah.
26, I retired. I was burnt out. I was fucked.
Yeah.
But now I look back at my career, I realise why I had my weight problems, why I lost my weight, why my mindset was good, why it was bad, why I'd drink, go on benders and do this and do that because I was fucking. I'm different than the other cats.
Yeah.
I'm different.
That's it.
I've had bipolar.
Yeah. And yeah, I
I've
look
had
at people
mental health.
sometimes, yeah.
I've had mental health, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I've had this issue in my mind, this fog in my mind that I didn't want to accept because I thought it was normal,
Yeah.
but it ain't fucking normal.
You got to remind you can't do what others.
Bro,
You can't go out and have
I
beers
used to go
every
to
night,
pubs
you
and
know?
that and go to barbecue and the boys go, oh, I've got to get home. Got to go home to my wife and kids.
Yeah.
Go to Mud Lawn at 7 and got to do this at 10. I go, the fuck you mean you got to go home? Stay, let's get on it.
Yeah.
We'll stay up, we'll stay up. But I couldn't understand why.
Yeah.
Of course, they didn't have bipolar or things, you know what I mean? They were just,
Yeah.
you know, but there's four types of bipolar, but my bipolar is caused from drug-induced trauma over the years, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, fuck, you've given some massive insight. Yeah, it's been really, really good.
No, it's all
Massively,
good, bro.
man. Yeah, massively. You want to shoot some...
Crown chat, baby, crown chat.
chat.
Crown
finished?
chat.
Turn into the crown chat with the big AC.
Yeah, you got your own pod as well? Or?
I'm starting my podcast soon in a couple of weeks called Chase NGOC Real Talk, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm only going to do probably 12, 15 episodes, but I'll be launching mine probably middle of month in October.
Yeah.
Talking all things, bar, no holds bar, you know?
Yeah. Like this has been
I'll
great.
get you on there, boys. I'll get you on there, you know what I mean?
that'd
Promote
be
you
awesome,
guys.
brother.
Anything you do, tag me in. Like I do every podcast, they tag me. It's all about sharing the love,
Yeah.
spreading the love, you know what I mean?
Massively.
I've got people that follow me that'll listen to find something out of your talks. That's what it's about, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
It's fucking for free, cuz. How good's that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was that?
Yeah, it's one of the positives about all the social media
It's life,
day
it's
and age,
living,
isn't
bro.
it?
It's mad, you know.
Well, we finish up every cast asking people the same 11 questions at the end. Just sort of, I guess it's getting to know even more so in depth the big OC.
Sim, baby.
Number 1, what is your favourite word?
My favourite word. It'll have to be big OC. Because my kids hate it. My friend, my good mates hate it. Because every time there's a song come on, you know, like I can love it when you call me Big Papa. So I love it when you call me Big Oza. Big OC, probably Big OC.
So it's got nothing to do with that sitcom, or not sitcom. That what was it, the OC?
No, the OC.
With
no,
Ryan.
so-
With
so-
Ryan.
Marissa and
Yeah, 'cause when I say the Big OC from Little T, it's the Big Owen Craigie from the Little Tinga.
there you go.
It's the
Right.
Big OC from Little T.
All right, number 2, what is your least favourite word?
Oh, my least favourite word. Can't. Don't tell me can't.
Yeah,
Don't fucking even talk about it or hang me if you're saying can't.
yeah,
That's for chickens and sheep, not for lions and eagles.
100%. Number 3, and this is in any aspect of life, what turns you on? What?
That turns me on. Fuck
In
yeah, I'm a
any
man,
sense,
baby. I'm a
yeah.
man. No, I'll tell you what turns me on, bro. I love people that just fucking wake up and just give themselves a shot at life. Like I run in town now, I see old people
Yeah,
walking on the sand, can barely move, that are just out there, you know what I mean? And I love seeing people that have come from adversity, from the gutter, that are just fucking having a good life. That's what I love. That's what
Yeah.
turns me on. And the girls down Bar Beach. Different park and move. You know what I mean?
Number 4, what turns you off?
What turns me off? I don't like negative talk anymore.
Yeah,
I don't like bad energy, bro. I really don't. You know what I mean? And I don't
it's tiring and draining, isn't
it's
it?
fuck.
You find it so much.
Cuz I'm 42.
Yeah.
I'm 42. And in the government facts in this country, they said the average lifespan of an Aboriginal man is 50. I've got 8 years of my fucking life left. Don't fuck with me. I'm not sitting around negative shit.
It's so much more draining
know
to
what I
be
mean?
negative
Let
than
me
it
live
is
my
to be
best
positive.
life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can go overseas on a ferry to fucking Stockton.
They might not let you back at the moment with COVID.
You know what I mean?
14-day quarantine.
14, yeah.
Number 5, what sound or noise do you love?
Oh, I love rap. I love drums. I love rap, hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are you into at the moment?
It's at the moment, bro. I listen
Yeah,
to a
who's
bit
your
of
favourite
Polo
artist?
G, a bit of Polo G. Today I was listening to Biggie, Hypnotise. You know, Juicy. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper and heavy D up in the limousine.
What do you think of the movie? The Notorious movie? They
Love
did?
it.
Yeah.
I love that shit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, seriously, like, you see someone come from the streets of Brooklyn that's a megastar, you know what I mean? And just turn dirt into diamonds, you know what I mean?
Mm.
It's
Crazy,
it's
isn't it?
life, bro. It gives
Yeah.
people inspiration to say, you can do the same, you know?
Yeah. Number 6, what sound or noise do you hate?
Sound nice. I hate trains, bro.
Yeah.
The noise of trains and around Newcastle, you know. So
You'd be
I
a fan of the tram then?
love the tram, but when you get familiar living in Newcastle, yeah, fuck, I'm not going past the gates until I'm not getting stuck there. 'Cause that is
yeah.
torture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fucked, isn't it? You're there
It's brain
forever.
damage, it's torture. I'm not going there, man. It's just ding, ching, and just go, oh, we're
Yeah,
just
you
gonna
go a
end.
long way past Westfield.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, but yeah, I hate the
Yeah.
sound of trains, bro.
Number 7, Big OC, what is your favourite curse word?
Curse word. Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Richard Pryor. You motherfucker.
See,
That Chappelle skit?
Chappelle, yeah, do that,
He's smashing the watermelon.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, motherfucker.
I was watching on Netflix the other day, Chappelle won the Mark Twain prize.
Comedy Award.
Yeah, great. It's not
Dave
a bad
Chappelle.
special.
Yeah.
Anyway. Number 8, what profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
If I lose another 15 kilos, I'm going to try and get on Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Have you hit the park? How's that?
I haven't done nothing. So Jack Wilson, I spoke to him yesterday. He's coming down to see me. we're going to do something together. Me and Jack Wilson. He does he does Deadly Ninja Warrior, the Aboriginal Speedo and that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, he does one arm chin ups. He's a beast, bro. He's a
Yeah, I'd
elite,
watch it
you
if
know.
you're on it.
You know, and he goes, I want to do it, bro. Of course, diabetes, bipolar, addict, rehab, psych ward, hospital, 10 breaches, almost went to jail, broke 3 times, nothing. Then I'm on fucking Channel 9 swinging around like a monkey, you know what I mean? Like,
That's a,
because no one expects me to do it.
it's a good comeback
It's
story.
either that or trip overseas to Stockton. What do you want to do, son?
And you made it on the Crown Chat.
Motherfucker.
You made it.
But yeah, but that's what I want to do.
Yeah, awesome.
You know, I took my kids to the little parks I got around here,
Yeah.
and they can get up there real quick and that. And I can get up and do certain things.
They
But
playing footy?
my son plays at Valentine.
Yeah.
My oldest boy's in Sydney. Jesse, he's a Mundine, so Jesse's in Sydney.
Yep.
My daughter wants to play footy. You know, I said, babe, girl, you can do what you want, you know. But I'll take me to them parks, but it's good. But I want to do it because right now I can't do that. But I want to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Have you tried McDougal's Man Shake? I lost 16 kilos on that. Shout out to Mad Dog.
Shout out to the Mad Dog. Much love, my baby boy. Hey, listen, 200 million too, you know? You'd be good for a loan too, 200
Yeah.
mil.
I know where he lives too.
Maybe
I used to
maybe
live
even
in
a
$5 million pen out.
I used to live in the complex. I'd go, Mad Dog.
But I've tried them.
Yeah.
I actually tried to sit down with Dukes a while back and do like an indigenous shake for Aboriginal people with diabetes and heart conditions, and you know what I mean. Put a bit of like Aboriginal artwork on the package. That maybe something in the pipeline later on, but he's flying. You know what I mean? But I had the strawberry bar. My mates are on it. They love it. They swear by it. All my
100%,
mates have lost it. They've lost weight.
Yeah, I did the vanilla.
Vanilla.
Not the banana. I did the vanilla and I'd throw a banana
milk
in
choc.
it. Vanilla and I'd throw a fresh banana in it. And yeah, I lost 16 kilos.
What's the new flavour? The banana.
The
Vanilla banana.
But look at this. You can lose the beer gut without losing the beer. What a slogan.
Yeah.
What a slogan.
Clever, isn't it?
You know what I mean? Instead of going left, come right. You know what I mean?
Well, he knew his market, didn't he? Australians. You know?
The biggest drinkers in the world.
Exactly. So you want to get fit and not have to stop going to the pub?
That's right.
Here you go. Oh, that's fucking genius.
Why don't you serve moonshakes over the bar?
Hey, there you go.
There you go.
There you go,
Hey,
mate.
babe, I'm just down the pub with the boys having a man shake. I love you. Yeah, thanks, babe. Yeah,
I'm doing it for you.
doing it for you.
Can't wait.
Collaborate. Have a little man shake stand at Dixon Park on halfway through your run.
Oh, that's what I'm doing too. So on the 22nd of November, I'm running from Maitland to Meriwether.
Holy shit.
I got
Do you
put-
need a lift, OC?
It's like 37k. It's like 30.
pick you
It's
up.
like 30. Hey. Yes, please. but I'm running now. I've got people flying in from the Pilbara, from NT, all over Australia. Want to come run and people following. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
So all funds are going to go to a couple of orgs that we're going to go, whatever we meet with. You know, fund will go in there, but we'll let you guys know.
Brilliant.
And if you want to run the last kilometre with me, boys, bring it home to Meriwether Beach.
I'd chuck him for sure, definitely.
100%. Come and do it, you know.
100%.
So one of the foundations I'd really like to donate to is the Blue Tree Foundation, maintenance for that young boy that lost his life 2 years ago in that family, you know. So they paint all the trees blue.
Yeah.
I don't know the name of the foundation yet, but we're not going to bring back people that you love or your children, but we're going to say, you know what, we roll with you.
Yeah.
And if we can inject funds into your program or other kids to prevent this, and that's what life's all about. Nothing to do with football or winning premierships. It's about saving lives and kicking goals that way, you know what I mean?
Brilliant. Yep.
Yeah. No, when was that? 22nd?
22nd November, it's a
22nd
Sunday, bruh.
November. Beautiful.
You know what I mean? Then we go to the beaches. Now, and actually, we'll come here for the after
Crown
party,
Anchor.
son. The Crown Anchor. Are you in?
Yeah, definitely.
Crown Anchor's after party for
Lock
that
us
run.
in. Lock us in.
Done. We're done.
I'll
Let's
even
lock
do
in.
that last kilometre as well.
Do
I'll
it.
try it.
Just do it, bruh.
Yeah.
Just do it, you know?
I'll get there. Number 9, what profession would you not like to do?
Boxing.
Boxing?
I love it so much.
Yeah.
Or UFC fighting and boxing. So I'm thinking, fuck, I'm crazy. But these motherfuckers, they're the craziest men.
Tough way to earn a living.
Yeah.
But they get off on it.
Yeah.
Knocking you out, making you bleed and break the bone. They love it.
Yeah.
But straight after, they give you a kiss and cuddle and apologise.
Yeah.
There's some sick motherfuckers.
Where do you find that motivation from?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do that. I would never want to do that.
Yeah.
I take my hat off to him. Conor McGregor, love him, massive fan. Game changer, son. From a plumber to being homeless to being the biggest, you know, selling Scotch whiskey on the planet with proper whiskey, Irish whiskey, to having Lamborghinis and Ferraris and
$200 million fights with the greatest boxer power.
Seen him the other day in P. Diddy's backyard on jet skis.
Oh, really?
Like cruising with P. Diddy on jet skis.
That's better than digging potatoes in Northern Ireland.
Yeah, isn't it?
He flipped the switch.
Yeah.
He got out and chased engines.
It's an amazing story.
You know what I mean? And yeah, boxing, I wouldn't want to do that or UFC, bro.
No, fair call. Number 10, if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
What would he say to me? What would I like him to say? Son, I didn't take it in times before because your purpose in life was to do what you did. Come in.
Beautiful. That's probably the best answer I think we've ever had to that one. 100%, definitely.
Right, I've got an 11th question, which is a bit of a brain bender.
Legs 11. Let's go.
Lex 11. Do you think it's possible? I say, do you think it's possible to be related to yourself? And if so, how?
Related to myself?
If so, how?
What do you mean? Like, am I related to me?
So, do you think it's possible to be related to yourself?
100%.
If so, how? Yeah.
I don't know. Like, you look at 24 million people in this country, having to make it 2.4%, which is like 850,000 people. Out of 850,000 people, you've got full-blown, quarter caste, half caste, everything that's coming, you know what I mean? And I come from the Gamilaroi people. I'm quite positive and sure that I'm related to myself, either through mum and dad, the bloodlines, through the songline somewhere.
Perfect.
Lock it in.
Done.
Best answer we've had to that question as well.
10 and 11.
yeah. Was it a 12th question?
Nah, it's 11.
What about I give you the question, boys?
Shoot.
When I get my podcast coming on?
Definitely.
100%.
Let's do it, baby.
Would love to.
Thank
The
you.
big AC, Chase Energy.
Thank you.
Been great
We'll put
chat.
up the
Great
links and
chat,
stuff.
baby. Let's
Thank you
go.
very much for coming on, brother. I appreciate it.
All good, bro.
Cheers,
Awesome, bros.
All good, my bro.
Cheers.
That's him.
Thank you.